Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of The Locker Room. I am your host. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Reggie. Now listen, Malika Andrews, okay? She must be stopped. She must be stopped. Now, I was a fan of Malika Andrews, okay? I thought she was a nice little cute young chick coming up in the sports media world doing her thing. But I've quickly come to realize that Malika Andrews is Molly Karam 2.0. Ladies and gentlemen, once the news broke about Ime Udoka and his affair with a Boston Celtics staff member, Malika Andrews decided that she was going to go on to First Take and talk to Stephen A. Smith like he was a little boy.
Stephen A., with all due respect, this is not about pointing the finger. Stop. What became apparent to me in this press conference is that we do not have all of the information here. And it was frustrating to me that the Celtics declined to elaborate or to give more specifics about what exactly the rule breaking was that led us to this point. So that I just want to get that out of the way first. But to answer your question, Molly, I think what stood out to me, I think what stood out to me is that Brad Stevens, he was upset. That's what stood out to me about what he termed rampant Twitter BS is the word that he used, that women were unfairly dragged into this within the Celtics organization. You could see that Brad Stevens was visibly upset about this. And I also found that to be gross and unnecessary, that folks were bringing in the names and the images of women that is just not a fact, that was purely speculation. And so to me, that is what stood out. But the Celtics as an organization could have done more, and short of doing more ahead of this yesterday, they could have owned that responsibility in this press conference. I understand that there were legal parameters that they had to operate within for everybody involved, and I appreciate the fact that they brought in outside counsel and did a thorough organization, and I think that that is something that was clearly necessary in this situation. But the fact that it was able to go on all day, the fact that we are sitting here debating whether somebody else should have been suspended or not, we are not here, Stephen A., to further blame women. That is not why we are here.
Stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, I already told you guys, okay? Malika Andrews needs to be stopped. Malika, who are you talking to? That's number one, okay? I'm going to need you to watch your tone, okay? Stephen A. Smith is a legend in the game. Huh? Stephen A. Smith is one of the people who paved a way for you to be able to do what you're doing right now. You are 27 years old, young woman. You are 27 years old. You're still wet behind the ears. So I'm going to need you to have a little bit more respect when you talk to Stephen A. Smith, okay? Because it sounds like every time somebody has an opinion that you don't agree with, you want to speak to them as if they have no credibility, as if they don't know what they're talking about. Like I said, where did you even come from? You're 27. You just got in the game. And let's be for real here. We all know why you're in the game right now. It's because you're cute. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, since nobody else is going to say it, I'm going to go ahead and say it, okay? Pretty privilege. Malika Andrews, that's the only reason why you're in the position you are in. It's because of pretty privilege. Ladies and gentlemen, if Malika Andrews was 280 pounds, do you think she would be on television as the host of NBA Today, a spinoff of the show that Rachel Nichols used to do called The Jump, before she was abruptly fired after she got exposed for making idiotic comments about black women? Do we honestly think Malika Andrews would be on TV right now? Probably not. Probably not doing her own show, okay? So like I said, ESPN, I don't know where you guys are finding these women at. In my opinion, bro, like I said, this chick is Molly Karam 2.0. Now, we heard Molly Karam, right, just a few years ago, try to insinuate that LeVar Ball was, like, trying to get at her.
Everybody, why is he shooting under 50% from the line? Then when he shoots the lights out in New Orleans, folks gonna be like, man, I knew he shoot. He gonna have the same raggedy form with that ball going in your face. And then I want to tell everybody, when he's shooting on the other side, holla.
Molly, go ahead. Go ahead
LeVar,
before I get back to him.
LeVar, can I switch gears with you because I have a question
You
here.
can switch gears with me anytime.
Let's stay focused here. All right.
Let's stay focused here. Molly, you need to be stopped as well. Straight up. Because weren't you the one sleeping around with Jalen, your coworker? Huh? Wasn't Malika Andrews rumored to be dating Dave McMenamin? Wasn't that you, Malika? Patronizing with the coworker? But now we want to sit up here and condemn Ime Udoka as if these things don't happen every day in the workplace. Stop it. Now, like I said, they came out and said that they were going to hire one of Ime Udoka's assistant on the Boston Celtics staff to be the new coach while Ime Udoka was suspended. And this is what Malika had to say about the new head coach of the Celtics?
And we'd be remiss not to also mention that Mazzulla was arrested twice at West Virginia, once in 2008 for underage drinking and aggravated assault. He pled guilty, paid a fine, and then again in 2009 for domestic battery after an incident at Morgantown Bar. The domestic battery case never went to trial. It was settled in August of 2009. He paid a $100 fine and court costs, plus had to do 40 hours of community service. Now, that was 13 years ago. He settled and paid both fines. So, Woj, why are the Celtics choosing him as their next head?
Stupid.
So, really, Malika, we're over here digging up information from 13 years ago. Are we serious here? Like I said, ESPN, man, I don't know where you're finding these young women at, but listen, I know what's going on here, okay? Y'all are only hiring these chicks because they are cute. You need eye candy for the show. Right? You need eye candy. That's what Malika and Molly Karam, that's what they're there for. They're there to look pretty. And that's pretty much it, man. Because like I said, where are the 280, 300-pound women? And why don't they have shows? Because it's all about how these women look. Right? You guys want to drive ratings, so you're going to need some pretty attractive women. And that's what it is. And like I said, you have these young women coming onto these shows talking to grown men. Molly was talking to LeVar Ball as if that man was not a husband and a father of, 3 kids? Like she really tried to insinuate that LeVar Ball was trying to get at her. And y'all banned LeVar Ball, but kept Molly Karam. ESPN, man, come on, man. Stop playing games. We know what you guys are up to. We see it from a mile away, man, and I'm just not a fan of it. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Malika Andrews, man, in my opinion, she's got to be stopped, okay? She's got to be stopped. But that's pretty much all I got for this video, man. Listen, I want to get you guys' thoughts, man. Come into the comment section below it. Let me know what you think about this Malika Andrews situation with Ime Udoka. Who's right, who's wrong, man? Let me know. This was another installment of The Locker Room. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.